Hey, the Joyful Yogini here. Happy Monday. It is time for the weekly reading. It's not only a happy Monday, happy Valentine's Day. And you know what? I know not everyone is in a relationship. Not everyone is in a good relationship to want to be able to celebrate Valentine's. However, I think Valentine's Day is just a good day to even give yourself that self love. Because when you truly love yourself, and it gives you an opportunity to open up your heart to allow in some awesome love. So hey, as I'm talking about Valentine's Day and talking about love, my dog Chewy comes over. It gives me some love, and you were looking for love too, eh? I think that's awesome because with pets, when you're petting them, like it's like yeah, they're like pet me, rub my belly, whatever. They're looking for love, but it's that's the way they give love too. And as you're petting them, you're able to take in all that beautiful unconditional love, and it can help you get into that calm and happy place. And I am needing that today. Actually, this morning was a little rough, having to get better at not letting daggers penetrate my energy field. So my yoga helped this morning. I taught a couple of classes, so that helped me to get back into my chill place. And yeah, so anyways, I'm a little raw. I'm a little emotionally raw right now, but I'm doing okay. And this doing live streaming is me getting into my happy place too, because I love doing this. I'm looking over this way because I'm looking at my cards. This morning I pulled some cards for to inspire my yoga class, and there's always messages that want to come up, and it was actually four cards that wanted to come out. So I want to start this reading with presenting these four cards, and then I'm going to pull additional cards for whatever additional messages might need to come out for the rest of the week. I feel like, just like last week, the energy is starting to ramp up. And I think it's on Wednesday that we have the full moon. And is it a full moon in Pisces? I know we're heading into Pisces season. I didn't double check all those facts, but some that you can look into. It definitely uh, shifts the energy as soon as we move into a new sign, right? So, the messages for today. The first one that came up is passion. And this card came upside down, but I thought it was very appropriate for Valentine's. Whether you're with someone or not, it doesn't matter. So, Um, let me just read what the message is, and we can go into this a little bit further. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Now, for me, this being upside down this morning totally made sense because I had a rough morning and I was feeling the density of what was around me and what was penetrating into my energetic field. And I was feeling like I was in the muck, like in quicksand, going down. And so, doing the yoga postures and breathing, that was helping me to find my happy place. But this card is really trying to take us to another level, to really find the passion in what we do, and to even find the passion and the gratitude for those little things that we need to do today. But as this week goes on, I feel the need for us to tap into, I'm going like this, okay, passion, tap into that passion. The reason why I'm going like this is because the passion stems from the root chakra, which your feet, your ankles, your legs, they're an extension of your root. And your root, some people connect in with their root at the base of their tailbone, other people connect in with their root at their perineum. So whatever works for you, or you don't have to connect into the energy at all. I feel it more so in my perineum, but even starting to move forward. I won't get too much descriptive in that. But anyways, that is where, so our root is our stability, our connection with Mother Earth. It is our ancestry. It's our foundation that we learned from childhood, and how we are applying that now. And many of us have been Okay, the image that I'm getting right now, it's okay. So I went to the UK. It was how long ago? I don't know. Not that the time really matters. Maybe it was like 3, 4 years ago, right? 4 years ago. Oh, geez, it could even be 5 years ago. I don't know. And um, there was a the scaffolding all around the big ass clock tower, and the so it was a shitload of construction going on. This majestic beauty, you know, and it was it's a very old structure, and a lot of deterioration was happening, so there was things being fixed. And oh, hey, Deep Blue May, thanks for the follow. So we've been going through a restructuring, a recalibration. We've been having this scaffolding around us as we're working through stuff, especially last week and into the weekend. We were still working through it. I think on Friday when I did the weekend reading, I was calling it like a disc defrag, but on an internal level for ourselves as opposed to a computer. It's our internal computer, and it's from an emotional center to the physical center. And so even our cells have been changing as we've been releasing what's no longer serving us. So we're still going through this healing process as we're moving into the to the week, and even after that full moon happens, we'll be stepping into new beginnings. We'll be getting prepared after the so okay, let me back up. So it's like our healing process will be going through to a climax when we get to the full moon. And then we're going to be doing another layer of reset as we start working towards the new moon, and we start planting our seeds of what we want from where we are at. So, from the healing that we've done, where we are at, and then we start moving forward with creating. Emily, hey, Emily, how are you? Hey there to you. Thanks for saying hi. Really nice to connect in with your energy. It's been a while. Oh, hope you're well. Thank you. It's some trying times right now, but but I'm doing okay. I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. I had a good cry this morning. Probably will have one this afternoon. It's yeah, it's been tough, but I'm okay. I'm I'm I am okay. I was feeling emotion coming up. I'm like, settle down in there. You can wait till later. Okay. So about to yeah, so I was talking about how the energy is going to be developing as the week goes on, and as the week goes on, it's important for us to connect in with that passion. So what are some things that you can do? What are things that rock your boat, that make you feel alive, that make you feel in your power, that make you feel happy, joyful, blissful? What, despite whatever's going on, right? Despite whatever's going on, to be able to zone in and do something for you. And that self care aspect. So, yeah, it's Valentine's Day today, right? And I'm going to read what you said there in a sec, Emily. The self care aspect is also really important. It's important today. It's important as we move through the week. We need to do things where we feel loved, because especially not everyone is feeling loved by other people right now, right? And and it might be to the extreme of people not liking us hugely, right? um, and and needing to combat, I'll say, combat that energy. And so our own shield can be vibrating high and filling our own heart and being conscious of our energy. Okay, what does that say? When we hear that, sending some love, and we're feeling that too today as well. Okay, Emily, I'm sending you love back, both of you, all of you, and whatever you're going through, I'm sending lots of love your way. All right, so that's the first card. You can see I'm kind of like, I'm not in my, I'll say, my regular self. I'm yeah. I'm just a little more raw today. And every time I say that, then I'm like, well, I'm not raw down below. I'm not that type of raw. But yeah, my mind just goes there. All right. So the next card is friendship. Friendship. Really be in gratitude for the friendships that you have, and think about those friends who have come into your life where you finally feel like this is my tribe. They get me and they don't judge me, you know? That is it's so important for us to have that. It's okay, we'll get through it. Yeah. Yeah, we yes we will. Yes we will. And I'm sending you a big hug, okay? And it's okay for us to feel weaker when we feel weaker. It's okay when, we might even dip into the victim side a bit and then needing to pull ourselves out. And that's okay too. Can't talk to me now. My goodness. Okay. Sorry, someone was just trying to call. We have a meeting a little later. We have to stick to that meeting time. Okay, no rub. Is following me now. Very cool. All right. So the message on the friendship card says seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. So find the way to socialize today and the rest of the week. um, you can make that happen. Sometimes you're just going to send a DM out, start chatting with people. Maybe you can make arrangements to go for a walk with someone or go out for a coffee or a drink or something like that. Find ways to socialize this week. I did that on Saturday night, way too late. It was fun, but I gotta tell you, I didn't get much sleep. It was rough working on Sunday. So maybe have a little bit more balance, and then that can work for you. Okay, yes, we will. Hugs right back. Oh, deep blue. Awesome. What's this? Hot bonus. Is that hot? It does say hot bonus. I'm doing the weekly reading. So I pull cards and to help us to work through the energy of the week. I'm an empath, so I feel energy really deeply from the collective, from individuals. And I like pulling cards and getting messages and just trying to help everyone out to be able to deal with whatever you have going on right now because it can be tough. We've going through some big shifts, some big healing processes, and there's a lot of endings and beginnings. Sometimes we need to end crap in our life in order to have those beginnings come in. Long day at work, got home, and the day got better. Favorite art penner is online. Whoop whoop! Awesome root appeal. Hot bonus. How does this feel like an interview? How does this feel like an interview? What do you mean, like an interview? Are you interviewing me? did I did I write something in the description of being an interview? I'm a little bit confused there, but anyways, you can give me some more information. So surround yourself with people who you feel are your soul group. The next card is receive. Love this. So be open to receiving and receiving. So it does, she's holding a pink crystal, and pink represents self love. So and it's your goddess energy, your female energy. We have masculine and feminine, every single one of us. And that female side is that patience, is that gentleness, is that compassion, that love, and being open to receive, to accept love. So give that love to yourself and then see what else is going to be coming towards you. So it might not only be today, even though today is Valentine's Day, you could very well receive something on Valentine's Day. But those of you who are not in a relationship, right? Be open to receive. So you can receive kind words from someone, maybe some guidance, maybe a listening ear. Maybe something is sent to you that makes you laugh. Maybe you get an email or a phone call about a potential job, right? So we can receive abundance in different ways. So just be open to that, not only today, but throughout the rest of the week. Be open to receive. Okay, next card. adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Hmm. I know we don't have a whole lot of um, we don't have a whole lot of travel stuff going on here. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Um, but for some of you, it might be about making those plans now for when you are ready to travel. In different parts of the world, you might be able to travel a lot easier. Maybe things, borders aren't closed, and you can travel as you wish. So it might be travel, or it might be that you're thinking of moving to a different location. Hi, Gracie. You want to come up? Here is Gracie. She is my little cockapoo. She is very much a therapy dog for me. Ah, yes, I'm meeting your love today, Missy. Thank you. All right. So that was the final card. And those were the cards that I pulled just before I taught my yoga classes. But I feel like there's a few more cards that want to come up. But if any of you have any questions, you can throw them out there. And then I'm doing this a little bit differently. So you can throw out your questions out there. And then I'm going to pull cards from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. And even if I'm not pulling a card, if you didn't ask a question, be super open to the messages that come through, because there might be one or more messages that you needed to hear as well. So feel free to ask any questions. Okay. 1304. Can you read me, please? Sure. Do you have a specific question? Oh, Chewy's jealous. Okay, so let me know if you have a specific question. Hot bonus. You know what I just thought of? When you ask the question, why does this feel like an interview? Maybe it's your intuition. Because I have a local TV show in town here that I do, and I interview people in the community. So maybe it's just your intuition. And you're like, why does this feel like an interview? And so maybe that's why that came up. What does Emily say? So beautiful. Okay, Caleb is missing his childhood cat. He passed away yesterday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, please reach over and give Caleb a huge hug for me. Okay, so let's do this read. And 1304 says, I just want to know about my future. I just started a business and I want to know if I should pursue it or shut her down. Okay, so let's see what comes out for you. Okay, 1304. What does 1304 need to know about their business ventures? Should they keep it going? Should they shut it down? What is for their highest and greatest good? Okay, so 2 cards came out. Emmett, did you hear the alarm? Get yourself set up, okay? I have someone home for online schooling. All right, so 1304, 2 cards came up. Amazonite, loosen your grip. And hematite, ground yourself. Okay, so first of all, I feel like right now in the energy that you have going on, you shouldn't be making any decisions right now. And I think it's really important for you to ground yourself. How can you ground yourself? So there's different ways you can ground yourself. You can get out in nature, go for a walk and consciously connect in with Mother Earth. You can picture your roots coming down from the bottoms of your feet down to the core of Mother Earth and draw in her nourishment. Now you can also ask Earth Fairy to help you to ground in, because I feel like you're just too much in your head right now, and there's constriction in your solar plexus with worry, angst, anxiety, however you want to word it, about not knowing how to move things forward, and that's creating constriction. So the Amazonite is about loosen your grip. Another card just pulled up as I was picking up those cards. Okay, and it's red jasper. Take action. So hold the phone. We got to get to this message in a second here because there will be taking action, obviously. So you've been holding on a little bit too tightly in wanting it to work in a certain way as opposed to allowing things to flow and evolve. And I feel like some opportunities, or at least there was an opportunity that presented, but it wasn't necessarily in alignment with your vision. And so action wasn't taken in that area, which is okay because you are where you're at on any given day and any moment, and it was okay. And so this was really good timing for this question to be brought up. Because, first of all, we need to relax that solar plexus. Take a deep breath into your solar plexus, which is below your ribs and above your belly button. So, take a deep breath into that area and release it with a big sigh. And do that one more time. Okay. Okay, Gracie's gone. And make it a little more comfortable here. All right. So, let it go. I'm hearing the song from Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Okay, so you have skills, you have determination, you have experience, you have know-how is what I'm saying. You have the ability to make things work really well. And coordination is what I'm hearing. Teamwork is what I'm hearing. Not doing it on your own is what I'm hearing. So partnership. Um, yeah, allow others or at least one other to come in and to work together to make this work. You are amazing on your own. But I feel like there's someone else who has amazing creativity and they might think a little bit differently than you, and to loosen your grip and needing it to be this way and be open because that will allow the energy to flow. And I feel like there's something that you're supposed to be doing this week, like you have an opportunity to, like, okay, let's get this going. And I feel like that's the take action. So if there is something that you were feeling like you should do, if you're going to be moving forward with this, that you should do, then to move forward on it. Um, Overall, you had to see how this resonates for you as I'm saying this. Like, as I'm saying this to you, does it help you to feel more in your power, or does it feel yuck in you? Does it feel scary within you? Does it feel heavy within you? Because if what I'm saying feels heavy within you, then it's not going to be the right choice for you. And you were meant to follow your own intuition, right? But if what I'm saying feel resonates with you, it feels good, then that's what you should be listening to, right? It's important for you to listen to you because you know yourself better than others. But can the fear and the ego can hold things up. It's like they're showing me the luggage carousel at an airport and it stopped, and there's no new luggage coming in right now. Like there's been a slowdown. There's been a delay. There's nothing happening. And the more the slowdown happens, the more fear comes up, the more the delay prolongs. So we want that baggage carousel to just go, 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 and more baggage coming through, right? So the loosening the grip is important. Okay, so what does that say? A lot of it resonates with me apart from the red crystal, which is the sole reason I want to do it myself. Okay. I am for the idea of hiring instead of partnership, which is slowing me down. Okay. So because you're wanting to hire, that part is slowing you down, is what you're saying? Because um, it doesn't have to be like a 50-50 type of thing if that doesn't uh, sit well, right? Um, and if no one's been presenting as a potential partner, then that's another thing. But if there's someone who has been coming to mind, um, you know, maybe the hiring process would end up being speedier if it ends up being a partner. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel like I feel like you're the one who needs to make that decision. And it might be an ego thing that is preventing you from seeing a bigger picture. So today at some point, I maybe even journal, like write it out. And you can ask yourself, like, why is hiring someone um, for my business going to be the best choice for me? And then just trust, just whatever thoughts come to mind, don't judge them, just write them down. It might be just be bullets, right? And then you can say, why might partnering with someone be the best choice for me? And be open, and then see, and just see what comes up. There might be other questions that you want to ask, things that you've been, why am I afraid? Like, let's talk about, what's the fear within me all about? And then you can write that out. How am I going to kick ass? And why am I the right person to make this business fly? And then write it out. Why don't I think I'm the right person? Write it out. Like, I feel like that can help to release some gunk that's slowing some shit down. Okay. And see if that helps. Okay. Rude appeal. I accidentally upset someone in a blunt manner. Now I feel bad. What should I do? Oh, rude appeal. And rude is right in your name. Okay, just a second. I'm just gonna look at YouTube here for a sec. Love those crystals. Oh yeah. Okay, and Emily is saying, can you pull a card for him and his cat Boots, maybe? Oh, nice. SGM, follow Elon Musk hiring thinking videos. SGM, follow Elon Musk hiring thinking videos. Can you throw in some extra information about that? I don't quite have your full thought process there, SGM. Can you add that in? Okay. And Thrak Goozy is looking for a reading, and the 1304, you are right. Thank you. I'll write it down. Okay, cool. I hope it helps. Mr. Miki, is that you? Do I look like a Mr. Miki? I don't know who Mr. Miki is. Okay, so I'm first of all going to talk about root appeal, answer root appeals question. I'm so embryonic. So root appeal. If you said something blunt and now you feel bad, I think it's important for you to just be honest about that. You know, just talk to them and just say, okay, I said da 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 da, and I'm so sorry. I feel like it might have been too harsh. I feel like I've hurt your feelings, or I just feel bad about saying that and how it might have affected you. And I just want to apologize. That could be the most powerful thing, is to apologize. And you might even find out that you didn't offend them, and they might just be going through something totally different. And that's why they've been quiet, or, it might have nothing to do with you. But yeah, I would just say it. And that helps to strengthen communication in such a great way. Okay, let's see. SGM, Elon Musk, Tesla electric car SpaceX. Okay, SGM, does this have to do with um, the reading I did for 1304? Oh, employee hiring policy to follow by Elon Musk. Okay, so 1304, maybe you want to, if it resonates with you, check out Elon Musk's hiring policy that had to do with Tesla's electric car SpaceX. Okay. Okay, so you can see if that makes sense to you. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for Caleb, and then I'm going to come back here. And there was Tess, what is it? Thrax, Thraxuzi. So, Caleb, what does Caleb need? Shungite, detox your life. So, you're going through a healing, you're going through a loss. So, if any of you have the loss of a relationship, whether it's a person, whether it's an animal, maybe someone or an animal has passed, or just a relationship has ended, Shungite is a beautiful stone to use. I'm going to show you one. Okay, here is a Shungite. So here's some energy for you right now, everybody. You can breathe into the Shungite. And as you breathe out, it helps you to release the toxins that you might have been building up in regards to a certain person, a certain relationship, a certain animal or thing, situation. And I'm going to leave that here so the energy is still in the space. And you can set the intention for that to continue to shift. So I hope that helps, Caleb. It's just about allowing everything to detox and flow, and drink lots of water and chill, and be open to messages that will come through. And if Boots has a message for you, I'll let you know, okay? Lemurian Quartz. So this one, I think this one's for Thraxuzi, but we'll see if it's also for Caleb. So practice patience, and it might be for whoever else is watching, right? So just be open to it. So let's see what wants to come in. Okay, some of you are wanting situations to just move forward, let's get this going. But everything has a process, and it's also, things need to happen in the right timing with the positioning of the planets in conjunction with the positioning of the stages of the moon. Because things were going through this healing process, so things are presenting along the perfect timeline. So we need to be tapping into that feminine side. And so keep on telling ourselves to trust. We got to trust in the process, right? We got to trust that things are going to present when they're meant to present. Things are going to, like, okay, I'm going through a separation. So this is just an example. I was looking for a lawyer for the longest time, and there was one who I really wanted, and they're like, check back in 2 weeks. I check back in 2 weeks, check back in another 2 weeks. And like, it keeps on putting it off. And then I paid for a consultation with a different lawyer, and then in the end, I'm like, they are going to cost me a shitload of money because all they want to do is talk. And I'm looking at the time going, still more questions to ask. And you're talking about stuff I don't need to know. And so then I have another meeting with a different lawyer that I have to pay for tomorrow. So it's taking time, right? And meanwhile, I'm in the peanut gallery, keep moving this forward. Why isn't it moving forward? We got to move this forward. And then in my mind, I'd be like, I want to move this forward. I'm so done here. I can't do this anymore, right? I got to be patient. So that's just an example on my end. How do you relate that to what you're going through, right? What hasn't been moving forward for you? Maybe it has to do with business. Maybe it has to do with relationship. Maybe it has to do with financial shit, right? Like what's going on? Maybe it has to do with school. Maybe you're working in a group and other people are getting their shit done. So we need to speak our truth. We need to set our boundaries, but we also need to find that patience with the way things are flowing. And we do what we can. It's not that we're not doing anything, right? We're doing what we can. So when you're inspired, you take action. When you're inspired, you take action and trust in the flow of things going forward. Trek Susie, does that resonate for you? And um, Caleb, does that resonate for you? Or is anyone else listening that you're like, okay, I totally needed that message? All right. I feel like there's one more card that needs to be pulled. Does anyone in particular have a question that you want to throw out at me? Anything you want some help with? I'm just giving myself a little skull massage here. I'm needing to give myself some love. I think it's time to get rid of these yoga pants. These are one of my favorite pair of yoga pants. I've had them since forever. And they're just like cotton with a bit of latex, but they have little holes now in the legs. I'm looking at them going, wow, I look like, Orphan Annie, but I still love it. Still love them. Oh, it resonates. All right. Amazing. He says, thank you. Okay. You are welcome. Okay. That's awesome. Thanks, Emily. Thanks for sharing that. All right. I'm just going to pull a card. There might be a delay. Okay. Here we go. 3X Susie. My car has been broken down for a long time. I took it to multiple mechanics that tried fucking me over. Now I have it in the current mechanic and it's supposed to be finished soon. Yes. Susie. Yes, you've been patient, but you're ready. I get it. It's gonna happen. You know what? By the end of this week, I feel like you'll be getting your car back. Okay? It will come. And it's gonna be like, oh, it's so you will be getting it back. Okay, SGM is saying, pull card. All right, I will pull card SGM. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. There's a lot of cards that wanted to come out. Damn. May I get a reading about friendships? I have a small group of friends, but I don't feel as connected to them as I once did. I'm curious if I should move on or keep our bond. Okay, Thrax Susie, let's see what comes up as I pull open these cards. All of these came out upside down. I'm just going to see whether that is significant. Okay, so this is for everybody, and we'll see if some messages come through throughout Susie about your friendship stuff too. Okay. So the first card that wanted to come out, aventuring, create your own luck. So it is you creating your manifestations on your own. You're creating your life. You're creating your reality, and it starts. You gotta have the right intention. You got to set the intention of what you want to create. And in regards to Threat Susie, other people can pipe in and I can direct some messages to you about the stuff. But Threat Susie, in regards to the friendships, what type of friendships do you want to have? What's important to you? And basically just set the intention of the type of friendships that you want and how you want to be treated and what you want to be surrounded by, and then allow the universe to draw that to you and let everything else fall away. Yeah, I'm not necessarily getting. You need to say, "I'm out of here, shit face." I don't know why it came out that way, but fuck you, Charlie. I am done. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. I think my angels and guides are like wanting to throw some humor in here. In particular, fuckface came up. Anyways, yeah, like you don't, it doesn't have to be such a cut and dry thing. But I understand you wanting to connect in with it on the inside to know where you're going with it. But basically, so creating our own luck, just to generalize this again, and I'll throw it back into the friend zone too. It's you choose the life that you want to live by setting your intentions in those different areas of your life and create the abundance that you're looking for. Don't settle for what you have going on. It's just like if you're in a bad relationship, whether it's friends or love relationship or if it's career, if it's not good and you're just like, oh, this sucks, and then you just stay where you're at, you don't do anything about it, and then you just be the victim with it, right? And you're like, this is my horrible life, then that's all you're going to get, right? So create your own abundance by setting the intentions of what you want and creating those shifts and make choices. No obligation about needing to hang out with people. There's no obligation of needing to help someone, right? It's like, is this what your heart wants? Is this where your drive is? And step in your power and speak your truth and start making choices that will help you to do that, will help you to live that life. And the next card is go with the flow. So when you set your intention, then things will start presenting, and then you can move forward as things present. Move forward as things present. The next card is pyrite. Let the money flow in. I love that. Such an abundant card, guys. So, as we set our intuition and we go with the flow, then we are going to have more abundance flowing in because we're in alignment and we're not fighting with anything. It's like they usually give me this visual of this tug of war. It's like tug of war with the universe. And now you're just letting go of the rope. And then I'm just, that's a cool feeling that they're giving me. It's like we've let go of the rope, and now I'm just seeing the universe's energy drawing out to us, wrapping around us, and drawing us forward. Like it's like pulling us in the direction, right, of where we should go, because the universe has got our back. And the next one is Angel Aura Quartz. Oops, lighten up, people. Look, it looks like a birthday cake. It looks like a party in a crystal. I love that. So find ways to play, even during the thick of stuff. Like as I said, for those of you who were here at the beginning, it was a really rough morning. And I was in the thick of stuff, and I felt like I was in quicksand, the heaviness of it. But since then, I've been doing my best, like finding tools to be able to lighten up, to feel brighter, not keeping my thoughts in the dark places of what's wrong and how I don't want to be treated. And because if I stay in that place, I'm just staying in the sludge of it. It's like, yeah, sometimes we need to experience stuff and we're like, yeah, I don't want that. And then you're like, okay, what do I want? You can set that intention. And then again, go with the flow. Here's the aquamarine again, going with the flow. Okay. And the last one is fluorite. Find peace within. So, whatever you're going through in whatever area of your life, it's important for you to find your own peace, be in gratitude and acceptance of where you're at right now. Because where you're at right now is the springboard to where you're going. So we needed to get to this place. We don't want to be like, oh, am I only here? Right? Man, I should be there already or there already, but I'm here still. It's like, no, we need to embrace that we're here, because here is going to bring us there. It's going to bring us where we want to go. And where do we want to go? That's what we need to focus on. And where are we going? What we're creating, and being totally good where we're at right now, because that vibration of gratitude helps to elevate us up so we can actually be drawn to, with that image that I got, or that feeling that I got, be drawn to where the universe is going to direct us based on where our focus has been. It's going to direct us there. So we've got this, people. And I hope that you have a beautiful week. I will be back on Wednesday, Intuition Wednesday, where you get to practice your own intuition. It's no longer at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because at that time I am teaching Aquafit. I am on the pool deck, sweating my ass off, having fun with the seniors. So my new time, I'm testing out, seeing how it works, and I'm doing it at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's Toronto time. If you I know sometimes the time zones, depending where you're at, can be so confusing, especially if you're on the other side of the world and you're dealing with your could be on a totally different day. So instead of Wednesday, it might be Thursday for you, which is just wild, right? And Emily says, lovely reading, gotta run. Was a nice connecting with you again. Take care. Oh, yeah, it was nice connecting with you again, too. And I like the fairy energy that you threw my way. Thank you, honey. I see you as fairy energy. Oh, Aaron says, I needed this today. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that I was able to offer you maybe a little bit of lightness, right? So that's great. Yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Find your way to stay light. Have fun. Try not to overdo it with the having fun side. Try to find that balance, not escaping. So just the energy this week can draw us into that escape mode. So find the balance so you can keep on moving forward. Okay. So from my light, I didn't miss anything, did I? Okay, good. From my light to your beautiful, sexy ass, amazing light. Namaste. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to you two first. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a wonderful rest of your day.